with ya. Just making myself a drink. Ooh, that's nice. You know, the Appartamento was sitting over here and it's like begging me to brew something. And I thought, well, why not? Ooh, my ever famous garlic. Palladino, cappuccino, and then the Appartamento. I hope you caught that video that we did last week, the crew review of the Appartamento. Oh, man, what a machine. That's my new favorite machine. I love that. Small, compact, just love it. So, catch that video if you didn't. Go get yourself a drink and we'll have our first sip this morning, this nice Sunday morning. Man, that's good. Creamy, rich. Love my Palladino. Love my Appartamento. So, I have an official poll. You've got to settle this discussion that we have around the office. Well, it's getting heated is what it is. Do you like the copper inserts in the Appartamento, or do you like the white inserts in the Appartamento? I know what I like. I'm not going to tell you, but I want you to put some comments down below and let us know what you think. To me, it's a no contest, but I'm not trying to influence anybody. So let's take a closer look at the videos from last week. Okay, so the questions from that Appartamento crew review last week. There's always questions when we release a new product. That's just the nature of the beast. So we have one from Daniel, and he says, "One sexy rocket." I don't know what he sounds like, but I can only put my words to it. Still would love to see a dual manometer and insulated boiler. Doesn't cost much, but added value. And is it a 2-hole steam tip? Yes, it is a 2-hole steam tip. Yep. So, you know, it's like anything. If you add on more features, the price goes up. And then, you know, they maybe wouldn't be able to put the copper and the white on the sides or something. You know, there's always a trade-off. If you're trying to get an entry-level price and keep it down, something's got to give, right? That's just the nature of the beast, Daniel. That's the way it goes. I think it functions fine, and I think that's really what I'm looking for is the functionality of it. Okay, from, let's see, Jack P. What kind of pump does it have? Where is it located? It has a vibratory pump because it's not a plumbable machine, and I believe it was located underneath the boiler. So, answer that one for you, Jack. The next question we had was from Loretta. You indicated that the Ratio 8 was designed and assembled in Portland, Oregon, that is. Does this also mean that the components are also manufactured in Portland? Well, we did a little research on this and we found out that the components some of them were made in Washington, some in Oregon, some in Taiwan, and some in Hong Kong. So, copulation. That's the way that one rolled out, and we found that, I believe, on their website. All right, and the last but not least, the new grinder, the Satay over there. How does it compare to their old lineup? Which one does it compare the most to? Well, we think it's the Vario. That's the one I think it, you know, falls in that category. So I think it's the Vario. And shortly we're going to have a comparison of the Vario and the Satay posted, so keep watch for that. That'll be another video coming up shortly. So let's go on to what do we have coming up this week. So what do we have in store for you this week? Amber is going to dive deep into milk. Now I want to know where they found enough milk in a pool that she could go off the diving board, do a high one, and then, you know, a perfect 10 down into the milk. You know what I mean. She's going to talk about milk and how it affects you know, how you're steaming and all that and how it mixes with coffee and why it tastes so good. And so she's going to talk all about milk this week. And she's done the pressure, temperature, all those other things, but that's what she's going to do. I also did a comparison between the Ratio 8 and the Chemex Automatic. Check that one out. Those are two of the new brewers on the market, and I think they're pretty darn nice. You guys requested it, we did it. So be sure to catch that. And we're launching a new series. Now, You guys are always asking technical questions, and we thought, well, we're going to dive into this a little bit further. It's going to be called Latte Laboratory. We're going to get a little bit more scientific about things. Not that we want to get all, in your grill or anything like that or over the top, but we're just going to, how temperature, stay tuned. I'm not going to give too much away. I want you to watch it. And they got me an outfit. Who thinks up this stuff, right? So catch that one. Latte Laboratory, that's going to launch this week. So let's roll a sneak preview for the folks out there. The one thing they did with this is they made this a stainless steel instead of chrome-plated brass. This is an upgrade. Stainless steel is a more expensive portafilter. Why? Because the chrome wears off down in here, the brass starts to expose itself, and sometimes you can get a little bit of taste variations in your shot when it goes through the brass.
The caramelization flavors become more noticeable as milk gets hotter, and of course you'll notice a heavier body with a creamy or buttery flavor.
Put the lime in the coconut. Nah, we're doing a coffee collaboration with lime, and I go, yeah, a little singing, what the heck. We have it set here at number 2 on the Virtuoso, and we did 18 grams of coffee in each one in the portafilter. We weighed it out. We got real scientific, well, as scientific as we ever get, 18 grams. So I'm really excited about the new series, Latte Laboratory, and I want you guys to send in anything that you want us to test, anything from grinder speeds to seam wands, all that kind of stuff. We're not going to be crew reviewing. We are going to be actually testing the functionality of parts of these machines or whatever it is, like carafes. Do they stay hot? That kind of thing. And then, I just thought of one we should do. We should do one like if a cup of coffee is brewed in a glass carafe on different brewers, how hot does it keep it when the heating plate is on? That's a good one. I'm looking forward to doing that one. So enjoy your coffee today. I'm enjoying mine off that Appartamento back there. And stay tuned. Send in some stuff for our new Latte Laboratory. And subscribe. Have a good week. Enjoy your coffee.